I didn't mean to become a mosaic girl, but now I want them in every room in my house. Here's why. Hello, I'm Ashley with At Home with Ashley, and I am on a mission to make every room in my house feel super special. Hand-cut marble mosaics transformed 3 rooms in my house, and I'm going to tell you why I keep going back for more. This video is sponsored by Mozaico. I've partnered with them to show you the beautiful handcrafted stone mosaics I installed and why I think they're such a magical way to add timeless charm to your home. It started in the winter of 2024. I was redoing our bathroom and looking for tile that didn't feel basic. You know the kind, pretty enough, but forgettable. Then I found this mosaic and I literally gasped. It was hand cut, made from real marble, and looked like it belonged in a Roman bathhouse. I had never seen anything like it, and I knew immediately that this was the one. This was our first time ever installing a mosaic, so I was a little bit nervous. It arrived in 3 large panels, and we worked from the door toward the back wall to make sure that the most visible section looked perfect. Pro tip, start in the area people see first, like the doorway, so you can line things up just right. That way, any tiny flies get hidden in the back. Because I ordered the mosaic before we officially started construction, we did have to pop off a few stones along the edges to get a perfect fit. If your mosaic doesn't fit exactly, don't worry. You can just remove a few tiles from the mesh backing. You can pull them off or cut them with scissors and adjust as needed. It's actually very forgiving. One thing I worried about was whether the seams between the 3 panels would show, but once we grouted it, they were totally invisible. It looks like one solid piece of artwork on the floor. The mosaic absolutely makes the room. It feels expensive, elevated, and totally custom, like something you'd see in a spa or an old European villa. It brings so much charm and soul into the space. When I put it in, it was love at first grout. It instantly made the bathroom feel luxurious, custom, and super historic. The floors have been in for over a year and a half, and they still look fantastic. Let's talk about the laundry room mosaic next. When it was time to redo the laundry room, I was so tired of the impossible to clean painted floor, so I thought, why not bring in another mosaic? The room has this tricky L-shaped floor, and I wasn't sure how a pattern would work. The Mosaico made it so easy. I picked out a few square designs from their collection, some with flowers, some with geometric shapes, and the effect is kind of like a patchwork quilt made of stone. Their team took my room measurements and created a custom layout that fit the space perfectly. When the mosaic arrived, my husband and I laid it ourselves piece by piece. It was honestly really satisfying to watch it come together, like building a giant jigsaw puzzle that turns into art. After laying the floors, the next important step is grouting. Because the grout lines are so small, you want to use unsanded grout. It'll fill the gaps cleanly without scratching the stone. I used a color called Bone. It's a nice neutral that blends in well and doesn't compete with the design. You could also use a gray if that's more your style. Applying grout really feels a little terrifying. It's messy, it gets everywhere, and it looks like you've completely ruined this thing you've just spent hours perfecting. But then you start wiping it away and suddenly it all comes together. The grout fills the spaces, softens the seams, and really finishes everything off beautifully. Now even folding towels in here feels fancy. It's like our laundry room had a glow up and turned into a mini art gallery. I get this question all the time. Are mosaics hard to keep clean? Not really. I just vacuum and steam mop like I clean any other floor in my house. Once a month or so, if something gets into the grout, I'll spot clean it with a brush and cleaner. And then once a year, I need to reseal the floors to keep the marble protected and easy to wipe down. That's it. So what is the mosaic actually made of? I've had people ask me this all the time, and I get guesses like stickers, carpet, even a stencil. But nope, it's stone. These mosaics are handcrafted from tiny pieces of real marble placed one by one. It's wild, right? They're made using the same traditional techniques perfected by the Greeks and Romans. So not only are they beautiful, but they're built to last. You're walking on little pieces of art history. They have this timeless heirloom feel that honestly makes every space feel so special. A mosaic elevates and is suitable for modern homes as well. The entry mosaic has a special meaning for me. Let me show you. For our entry, we were redoing it, and I wanted a personal mosaic this time. To customize it, I started with one of Mosaic's rug designs. It's very similar to the mosaic I used in my bathroom, and used that as the base. Then I worked with our team to fully customize it with the name of our home, Fairview Cottage, and the year it was built, 1905. This one is actually the smallest mosaic we installed, and it arrived in one single piece, which made install a breeze. It sits at the bottom of our iconic rainbow stairs, and it just ties everything together. It's the first piece people see when they walk into our home, and it sets such a welcome, warm tone. If you have an entryway, this is honestly the perfect place to put a mosaic like this. It's personal, it's unexpected, and it makes such a statement the second you walk into the house. So how do you order these? Ordering is super simple. You can pick a design off their site, or you can send in your own image or layout. Mosaico's team in Beirut works with you on every detail, colors, fonts, size, until it's just right. Standard production takes about 4 to 8 weeks, but if you're on a tight timeline, they can offer a rush service as well. And if you're wondering how to pick the right mosaic for your space, there's a super helpful tool I used, Mozaico's Mosaic AR app. You can literally hold up your phone and preview different mosaics in your room in real time. It takes the guesswork out and makes designing way more fun. I've been dreaming of adding a mosaic to my kitchen or living room, and it really helps me picture how the colors and scale will work in the space. The common question is, where can you use these? You can use mosaics almost everywhere. Floors, tabletops, kitchen backsplash, even ceilings or outside in pools. I'm honestly dreaming about adding one to my fireplace hearth, which would be so beautiful. What keeps me coming back is how meaningful these feel. I saw mosaics in ruins in Morocco and Rome, and now I have them in my house, which is wild. Each one is custom, it's full of detail, and makes my spaces feel rich with story. If you could put a mosaic anywhere in your home, where would you put it? Let me know in the comments. And if you love seeing these transformations, please give this video a like and a subscribe. I've got more unique and personal home projects coming your way.